I'm alright. What are you doing here?
I'm just on my way to Amsterdam.
You're going to Amsterdam?
Yeah.
You're just driving there.
I'm driving there.
I'm trying to get there.
You're trying to get there? Why are you trying to get there?
I got shows.
You've got shows?
I got shows and hoes.
You got shows and hoes?
Yeah.
Alright, jump in. I'll take you there. Ready?
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Driving only.
So, welcome to the show.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
It's alright. So, talk to me. Tell me, like, how did everything start?
I started comedy in 2018.
Yes.
One of my friends started a show in Toronto, and they were like, "Okay, you need to like try it. You need to jump on stage and just try it." And before that, I had done like a whole bunch of like hosting and MCing. Like I MC'd like 50 weddings or some shit.
Really? I didn't know
And it's just friends and family. Yeah.
But you know what? It makes sense because I've always said this, but I think your stage presence is so good. You're so interactive with the you're really interactive with the crowd. Do you think it's because you've had practice from doing like the MCing and stuff? Or?
No, I think the stage presence definitely comes from MCing. Like I think it really helped me kind of like figure out how to talk to people, how to control a crowd, tell people to shut up and listen to me. So that's how I started. But like the stand-up thing was like something I thought about when I was a kid, but I never thought I could do it because I was obviously in the closet and I wasn't out, and so it's hard to be a comedian if you're hiding a big part of your life. And so the first time I did stand-up was like almost like just a month after I came out to my mom. So it was like a new era of like performing and being myself in front of people.
Can you tell me your celebrity crush? Like, who do you fancy?
So many.
Really?
But I'm dating someone.
Why are you lying?
I'm not.
Are you actually dating someone? Find him on Instagram. You're telling me you're actually dating someone?
Yeah, I'm dating through Vikram. It's Chian Vikram's son. And
such a liar, man.
If you go to his Instagram and if you go to any of his posts, a lot of the comments are from his boyfriend. Oh,
so like you're dating him in your head. He's not dating you.
I'm dating him and giving him head, but he doesn't know it yet. Look, it says reminiscing. Okay, just call me. My favorite one is Happy Birthday Pa. Happy Birthday Mama.
I can't lie.
Right? Like we would look amazing together.
I think you guys would.
Like,
have you been heartbroken?
Yeah, a few times. But now I don't have a heart. So there's nothing to break anymore.
It be like that. It actually gets like that.
Yeah. I mean, I am still, a romantic. I still believe in love. I still know that my man is somewhere out there, married with 5 kids right now, but somewhere out there and is going to find me one day. But
do you like guys that you're tall? So do you like guys that are taller than you?
Height is not a thing for me. We're all the same height in bed. I don't have any height requirements. Just the size of his heart.
The size of his heart.
His heart. His heart is important.
So you want the heart to be big heart?
I always want a big heart.
Okay.
A thick heart. No.
Okay, thick. You. I've got a little thing for you. So I think you have been through a lot. You give good advice. So I'm gonna need you to channel your inner Kamala auntie. Okay? Because you're gonna be giving advice to viewers who have given in their dilemmas.
Oh shit, dilemma, let's go.
Seri Kamala auntie.
சொல்லுங்க.
அத தொறக்குறீங்களோ?
இதெல்லாம் திறக்க சொல்றீங்க.
இதுக்குள்ள கொஞ்சம் cards எல்லாம் இருக்குது.
Oh my god, the branding is on point.
Do you love it? Do you love that for me? Okay, so if you close this very broken thing, push that side really hard. Harder.
Harder.
I actually can't, guys.
Aren't you telling me to push it hard in the car? You usually do that in the back seat. Stop.
This is too wild.
I found intimate pictures of my boyfriend on his phone. He doesn't remember sending. What do I do?
Ooh, what do you do in that situation?
So is it pictures of him?
Yeah, I'm assuming that a girl has found nudes of her boyfriend, but he's saying that he doesn't remember taking them or whatnot. Whatever BS excuse he wants to give.
That's fine. Like, he's probably just taking pictures to see how it looks. Right? And like, he's like, does it actually look like 5 inches or does it look bigger, right? Like he's trying to find his angles, right? Like just like, you know, when you take a selfie, there's always 300 selfies behind the one that you post.
Oh, of course.
And the same thing with nudes. I'm sure there are more than 300 nudes.
But do you think he sent them to someone? Do you think he's cheating?
Not necessarily, just because he has nudes on his phone of himself. Maybe he was trying to take a good one, right?
To send to her?
Yeah.
But then he's being like, oh, I don't remember taking it. Doesn't that scream guilty a bit?
He doesn't remember taking pictures of his own cock?
Yeah, that's what he said.
That's weird. But maybe he's just embarrassed that he took pictures of his own dick?
I think so.
You know, he could just be sending them to me. Right? And that's not cheating.
That's not cheating. That's not cheating.
He's just like, bro, just let me know what you think.
Yeah. And you say, bro?
Yeah. I'd be like, bro, like, you need a different angle.
Oh, okay, yes. It's for advice.
Yeah,
right?
it's advice.
Yeah, like, guys, don't take it seriously.
It's consulting.
Yeah, consulting, exactly.
Yeah.
The elephant in the room, like, you're a gay Tamil man, right?
Yeah.
And the thing is, like, the Tamil community, like, it's just different.
Yeah.
Guys, like, it's very different.
Yeah.
So how was that? Can you, like, expand on your experiences, like, telling your mom, like, how's she feeling about you being openly gay and stuff?
Yeah. I mean, I won't go into that because that's, like, a big part of my comedy set. But overall, it was a positive response, but I also held that back for so long, right? It was I was 30 years old by that time.
Crazy.
And by the time I did it, I'd also checked off a lot of the things that my parents expected of me, right?
Okay.
Whether that's finishing school, getting a job, you know, being self-sufficient, and that's not only something that my parents expected of me, but I was also very comfortable with who I am. And if, you know, worst case scenario, I had to go into, you know, on my own, like if my parents were to abandon me or whatever, which a lot of queer people have to go through, you know, their parents reject them or, you know, they have to find. So I was at a place where I was like, you know what, this is so important to me that I'm willing to risk that relationship if I have to. But at the same time, I was at a place in my life where I could support myself. It's
actually quite sad to hear that, because it's like the fact that you felt like you had to have all of those things to be able to come out as just who you are as a person. Like, that's actually a bit shit.
It's quite shit.
It's quite shit.
It's quite shit,
Is it quite shit?
It's like literally... It's shit, innit?
Well, do your best British accent.
I don't even know which part of London or like UK.
I'm like South London.
South London, babe. I was watching that video with your mom.
Yeah.
And Chinna.
Yeah.
And she says in it a lot.
Oh my god, like, you know, my parents literally will be like, they'll come into my room and mock me. They'll be like, what, are you going to your friend's yard? And I'm like, why are you using my terminology? And then I realised that I actually sound like an idiot.
But that's actually funny if they mix it with Tamil. They'll be like, just like the mix of everything. My husband and I met at university and have been together for 9 years, but recently my mother-in-law has been heavily involved in the day-to-day life and decision making. I hate it. What do I do? Ooh, மாமியார் கொடுமை. 9 வருஷத்துக்கு பிறகு மாமியார் கொடுமைன்னா அந்த 9 வருஷம் என்ன நாக்கு வலிச்சீங்களா?
Yo, I swear to God, it's not me.
That's somebody's mommy. If you haven't sorted out the mother-in-law situation after 9 years with your partner, like, that's on you. I have just found out the guy I've been seeing has a girlfriend. I didn't know, but I have been the one being made to look bad. How do I handle this? The girlfriend is not your problem. If you didn't know, you didn't know.
I kind of hear that.
Right.
Because, like, he should be saying that he has a girlfriend, or should have said or whatnot, right?
Yeah. And have you just been banging, or you've been, like, dating? Like, have you been romantically involved, or have you just been zero guilt for me if someone sleeps with me and they're in a relationship?
Really?
That's their problem.
Oh, wow.
Not mine. I'm trying to be in a relationship with anyone. So if your man is going to cheat, he should probably cheat on you with me, because I am not taking him anywhere. I don't want him.
Come on, he's gone wild.
I literally do not want him.
Yeah.
Because if he cheats on you, he can cheat on me.
You know, someone said once, you lose them how you get them. And I think it's so true. So if you go for a cheating man and he's cheated on his girl to be with you, then he's going to cheat on you to be with the next girl, right?
Or guy. But yeah, it doesn't faze me, it doesn't bother me.
How does the crowd take you and your jokes? Because they're very explicit. I personally find them hilarious, but obviously, again, like it's taboo.
Yeah, but I think that's the cool part of it all is like it's not just this new thing about like about talking about being gay or like talking about being but just like the very basics like talking about sex for the Tamil community or for the South Asian and brown community in general is so held back. It's so private. It's so like. So when I go up there, not only are the queer people connecting with it,
actually
but
the straight people
as well come up to me, and like the women are like, wow, like I've always wanted to say this, and like you just said that about dating and having sex and like this and that, and then guys will come up to me and they'll be like, yo bro, I ain't even gay bro, but that was funny bro, and I was like, okay, cool, like I guess.
Glad you liked it. Thanks, I guess.
I don't know what to do with this information, but okay, cool, bro. So like that's the cool part is like we're in this, most of us who have grown up in the West and have grown up in a South Asian context, we have so many sort of like oppressed thoughts about our sexuality, our relationships and things that we don't really talk about. Yeah. And so when I'm able to talk about mine, that liberated so many other people in the audience to be like, but that's so true. Like, yeah, I do like that. Yeah. I do talk about that. I do feel this way. And that's okay. And that doesn't diminish or decrease your brownness, your Tamilness, your South Asianness. It actually adds to it and adds more like impact to who you are as a person.
I love that.
My suspicion is that my boyfriend might be bi. Ooh, love it. I have noticed that during Tamil family gatherings, he gets drunk and engages in seductive dances with other men. That's like every Tamil guy. It doesn't mean anything. He denies my suspicion and says he's just having a good time. Can you help? Oh, girl, you want me to help? Tell me how. First of all, send me a picture of your man. If he doesn't follow me, that's the red flag.
Oh, yeah, because if he follows you, then it's like straight up like,
Yeah, straight up like I would fuck Sunthar vibes.
Yeah.
But I'm not gay.
Oh, yeah.
Because you can still want to have sex with me and be straight.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, so basically he is...
Yeah, I mean, I will need to know more. Like, send me his picture and his nudes, and I'll think about it and then provide.
He'll help you.
I will help you help him figure this out. We could do it together. Not do it, but like, figure it out together. Me and my ex broke up years ago, but he won't stop chilling with my family. Ooh. But like, do you enjoy having your ex hang out with your family?
Probably not.
You could still be friends with your ex, right? So if that's the situation, it's different. But if your ex like cheated on you or did something really bad to you, does your family members know that, and are they still engaging with him? Like, that's the question I have.
Yeah,
like,
you know what? You are so clever.
Right?
You're so wise. That's so true. Because if it was a mutual kind of thing, it's not really that deep.
Because people break up all the time, right? Things don't work out. That's different.
If your family has sided with the oppressor, then that's a wrap.
That's a wrap.
Literally. Yeah. They know that he's a bad person and are still choosing to stay with him. I know so many people like that, they actually will choose the side of, you know what?
I also know the opposite, where I know the family knows that it's the person in the family that's the problem. So that they keep the ex around because the ex is actually good company and like a good person.
Yeah, so you've done your shows in like these Western countries, and obviously like it's fine there. What is it like? Have you like done the same kind of jokes in? Because you went to Chennai. Didn't you? Yeah. So what was like? Did you do the same jokes, or did you hold back a bit?
No.
Or how did the crowd take it?
Not at all. So I was actually scared because obviously I had my own ideas of how the reception was going to be in India.
Yeah.
But in Chennai, in Bangalore, in Bombay, they all ate it up.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, and it was very positive. Like, the best thing, like, I love when aunties come to my show. Yeah. Like, people bring their moms or like their dads. Dads not so much, because like brown dads don't know how to
behave.
Yeah, they don't know how to like interact. And everything is so unimpressive to them. There's like, it's a man.
Okay, what's one like negative comment that's probably stood out to you?
Like, negative comments are, if you don't find something funny, okay, cool. Like, and I've posted stuff where, I didn't find as funny, but like some of the shit that I don't find funny is what that goes viral. Like, I've put out some clips where I'm like, this is not good. And then the ones that I do think are good,
they is giving like
nobody is watching it. I'm like, what the fuck? But then if I put something out that I don't feel good about already, and then somebody says, oh, la fe varla bro, this is not funny, like, because it's always some fucking guy in India.
Yeah, no, it
like,
is.
It's just
it
like,
is.
idellam comedy bro. Like, just shut the fuck up. Why did you let me live? Well, why don't you fucking put up your comedy?
They're on their burner accounts.
Yeah, 100%. And I'm like, well, yeah, laugh varla bro. Like, you need varla, so I don't give a fuck.
Where do you want to take all of this? Like, what's the dream? Like, what? Because you're just like, the trajectory is good. Like, you're doing really well. Yeah. But where do you want to take it? Like, the sky's the limit. Yeah. So,
I mean, like your local drug dealer. What do you call it? Shotters.
Shotters.
A shotter, like a shotter, like your local shotter. I like to move in silence.
Oh, okay.
No, that's bullshit. I want to make money, obviously.
Yeah.
I want to create change in the community.
Yes.
And I want to, all those wonderful things for the community. I want to put us on the map, especially queer Tamil folks, and so that's important to me. But like everything else, I want to be successful. I want to be big. I want to make money. But I want to do that for all the right things.
Yeah, okay.
And I want to be able to stand by who I am and what I believe in, and not, sell out for anything.
Yeah. Maybe apart from a couple brand deals.
Yeah, maybe a few brand deals. Maybe I'll marry a white man. Like, it's just.
You know what? Because you're famous now, if I get a ticket, will you help me pay for it?
Absolutely fucking not.
That's fine. Okay. But yeah, I want to play some music because I know that you like to do your little translations.
But my favorite translation videos are the ones of songs that you least expect.
Okay, can you do one?
So everybody knows this song. So my favorite part in this song is... So, Ten Kutta is a honey...
a hive, a beehive, yeah.
Pichu.
When you rip it.
Yeah. Vekka Lachiyama means like, are you excited to break up the honey hive and, get the honey?
Oh my god, but it's an innuendo.
Yeah. That's my favorite line.
Yeah.
Right? So he says, "Neeraga nanirunda." If I was water.
Okay.
Right? Nettila nanirangi.
Forehead coming down.
Yeah, so I will fall on your forehead. Nettila nanirangi. Kurana un nenjil.
Crazy. Crazy.
Kurane un nenjil is your sharp tits, basically.
Yeah, basically, yeah. Yeah.
Kudichirundu, right? I will jump in. Jump in with shanks. Stop. It's the songs that you least expect. Like, Tipadika, I expect, like you expect it to be, right? But like, Alagana Ratchasi sounds very like...
It sounds very elegant and
yeah. He's like, oh, I know you're like that girl. You're that Ratchasi is like a very strong woman, but you're also beautiful. And then she's kind of saying, yeah, bitch, I am. You want this? You can walk in my shadow. Do you want this honeycomb or not? Tell me yes or no. And then he doesn't even answer the question. He's like, oh, but if I was water, if I was water.
Welcome to the last bit of the video.
Okay.
It's called Spicy Confessions.
Ooh, spicy confessions. Love a spicy confession.
So, you know the drill. If you don't answer the question, then we have one of these. Kochiga.
Oh no.
Kochiga. And they're actually very spicy.
Girl, I have IBS. I cannot be doing that.
So you better answer the questions then. What is a secret that your mom doesn't know?
I partake in some marijuana because it is legal in Canada.
It is, isn't it?
Yeah. So when I'm in Canada,
sometimes you just need to...
Sometimes I just need to have a little...
Okay.
Don't tell Amma.
We won't tell Amma. Guys, no one tell Mrs. V, innit? Have you had a worst date experience?
Worst date experience.
Yeah.
I mean, I've had a guy who I hooked up with who said he didn't like my dancing videos, like the translation videos.
What? They're my favorite.
He was like, can I give you, and he was like, I don't know what he is, but he was like, I want to give you a piece of advice. And I'm like, sure.
When did I ask? But okay.
When did I ask? But okay. And he's like, oh, I think you should stop making those dancing videos. It makes you look more feminine. And I was like, bro, you sucked my dick. We gay. We out here. Like,
what does he want it to look like?
What are you getting at?
Is he like a masculine gay?
I mean, he didn't look that masculine sucking my dick. So I don't know what he was on.
What is a funny fan story, if you have any?
Funny fan story?
Yeah.
I hooked up with a fan.
Shut up. Really?
Yeah.
How did that even happen? He came to one of your shows and...
Yes.
No way.
I hooked up with a fan. And, you know, it was consensual. It wasn't, you know, anything weird.
Yeah.
It was just like someone who'd come to see me, and then we went out for drinks after, and wham bam. And, you know, it was fun.
Were they weird about it, though?
No, they were very...
Okay, that's good.
I was more weird about it.
Yeah.
So I was more like, oh, this is weird and whatever. And then... And it happened in a way that was weird in the sense that, like, it happened... Like, I'd hooked up with him, and then the show was the next day. So, like, I didn't even know he was a fan. He messaged me, like, oh, I'm so proud to have hooked up with you. Because it's, like...
It's a flex for him,
It's a flex for him. And he's like, one day you'll be very famous. And I can be like, yeah.
Was he nice? Like,
he was sweet. He was very sweet. And he was like, one day, you know, when you're very famous, I can be like, you know what? I sucked Sundar's dick in a parking lot. You know what I mean? And I was like, you know what? Fair, good point.
And he's probably going to be watching this as well.
Good on you. You know what I mean? And that's a good experience. Like, for both of us, we had fun, and I don't have any shame in that. And so, yeah.
No, fair enough. What is a pet peeve that you have in people?
Girls who come up to me like, oh, too bad you're gay. And I'm like, because you think just because if I was straight that I would date you? Like, you think you have a chance? Honey. Pookie. I'm bi and you don't have a chance. Yeah.
Last one. What is something that you do before you go to sleep? You know, I could have predicted that was coming. Shout out what you're doing next. Your tour.
My tour. Thank you for having me.
Of course.
Jumping with Shanks. Everybody, please do come to my shows. I am trying to tour as globally as possible. UK in particular, that's where your audience is, but also Europe as well. Canada, US, everywhere. But the one thing you can do for me is obviously follow me on my socials, Sunthar V, as well as Chumma City on TikTok. You can also do me a huge favor and go to sundharv.com and sign up for my email list. And this email list helps me plan shows. So if you sign up to it, it's free, obviously, and you tell me you live in London, then I know, okay, Shanks from London is coming to the show. I can do a show in London. And then when I do that show in London, I can email you advance pre-sale tickets at a cheaper price because people are like, oh my God, it's so expensive to see you. And I'm like, yeah, bitch, I'm expensive. But... if you sign up for the emails, then you can just get the discounts and the early bird tickets to these shows because I don't plan shows that
people don't. Yeah.
So. I'm trying to sell out shows. I don't need big venues that I can't sell. I like it to be exclusive and for people who care and actually want to come.
He's booked and busy. Okay.
Booked and busy. Be nice to LGBTQ people. Not just me, but just don't be mean to people. Like it's a very simple thing, but that's my message to you all. Don't be mean. Be nice.
Oh, cute. Thank you.